What inspired us to start the foundation was when Vince was sick. He was going through chemo. One of his friends gave him the book from Lance Armstrong, It's Not About the Bike. It was a really emotional, interesting, exciting book that we couldn't put down. So from there, we decided that we wanted to help cancer patients who are going through chemo to get through it and to focus on survivorship.
We started the Heroes Foundation because we wanted to make a difference. We had a competitive spirit, still have a competitive spirit, and wanted to turn that emotion into action.
When you go through the cancer experience, one thing you learn at the very beginning is you can't do this on your own. It is about you at the very beginning because it's you and your oncologist and your treatment for survival, but you can't get through it without family, friends, your community. In fact, I called it my warm blanket. So once you get through the experience, you don't forget that warm blanket, and you have a passion and a drive to give back and to help other people that are trying to beat this terrible disease.
So the work that Vince and Cindy are doing and the Heroes Foundation is supporting is incredibly important, not only to people like me, but especially to patients and their families who are going through an unimaginable experience.
I think I'm always impressed by how patients and their families can pull together and figure out how to move forward a little bit each day. None of them expected to have cancer, none of them asked to have cancer, none of them ever wanted me to be the doctor that they had to come see, and yet they've had a life-changing event hit them, and they've had to pull themselves together and figure out how they want to move forward.
I think it's really important to support the Heroes Foundation because not only the wonderful things they do for all the programs, but the people that those programs affect. We have 40, 50, 60 people on any given First Mondays, and they come back every time because of what they get. Without the Heroes Foundation, that program and all of the programs they support wouldn't exist, and all those people that it impacts wouldn't have what they need. So without that support, there are a lot of people out there who just wouldn't get what they need while they're going through cancer.
It's been amazing to watch Vince and Cindy go from a young couple to a couple with children to a couple with careers and all these demands on their time, and yet they've never given up on helping cancer patients have a better tomorrow.
The characteristics that I think a hero possesses: humility, a sense of resilience, that quality of continuing to persevere through difficulty, and then a selflessness, a desire to be others-centered, to look out for the best opportunities and endings for others.
And I think that a hero has to be somebody who makes other people feel inspired and helps other people see the world a little bit differently and helps them to realize that they have a potential that they might not have had before.
A hero is somebody who is entirely selfless and inspiring and tries to change the world in ways that we think are unimaginable.
In my mind are courage, bravery, persistence, and really the desire to rise above the challenges that they're facing right now.
A hero to me is someone who has great significance and importance in trying to make someone better, trying to help, and also doing it out the kindness of their heart.
I think a hero is an ordinary, everyday person who goes and does something special and extra for someone else without even thinking about the repercussions or the paybacks. It could be the little boy who had a birthday party and instead of collecting presents, he collected Lego kits to give to Riley. Or my neighbor who is helping me write thank you notes to a lot of our sponsors. It's just everyday people that are thinking about someone else besides themselves.
A hero to me is someone that is selfless and sacrifices for the good of others and thinks about other people before themselves.
I don't think I have one hero. I think my heroes are the patients who are brave enough to ask me what's new and to ask me what is the new treatment that I can offer them that might have risks that we don't know everything about, but that might also help another patient in the future.
I have 3 heroes. In fact, I have 4 heroes. My first hero is Dr. Larry Cripe. I owe my life to him. I don't know how you could discuss the word hero without thinking of Mother Teresa. And I have to tell you, Abraham Lincoln is another hero in my mind. And every cancer survivor on this earth is a hero.
I think about my own heroes, my own personal heroes. I start with my dad and my late mom. Growing up in Cleveland, both were present and wise and loving and empathetic and impacted me in ways that continue to influence me. But my most admired and esteemed hero is my wife, Rosie, of 30 years, because she displays those characteristics of humility and selflessness in her role as a friend, helpmate, and spouse, but also in her role as a mother, as a sister to her siblings, as a daughter to her parents. And for me, my hero is my wife, Rosie.
My heroes are definitely the individuals battling cancer each and every day who inspire me and in the work that we do. But more specifically, my parents, both of whom are cancer survivors and who have taught me so much over so many years. And to them, I am forever grateful, and they will always be my heroes.
My hero is my mom. She faced a lot of health issues, but yet she was there for all 5 kids and my dad.
A hero is someone
who has given his or her life,
who has given his or her life
To something bigger.
to something bigger
than oneself.
Something bigger than oneself.